A nurse is caring for a child with Kawasaki disease. Which treatment should the nurse anticipate? Options are A. Corticosteroid with antihistamines. B. IV immunoglobulin and aspirin. C. Antibiotics and bronchodilators. D. Acetaminophen and NSAID. Please pause the video and comment your answer. The correct answer is B. IV immunoglobulins and aspirin because Kawasaki disease is an acute systemic vasculitis that primarily affect medium-sized arteries, especially the coronary arteries, and occur most commonly in children younger than 5 years. Pathophysiologically, in a genetically susceptible child, and infectious or environmental triggers activate the immune system, causing excessive activation of innate and adaptive immunity and release of cytokinins. Neutrophils, monocytes, macrophages, and lymphocytes then infiltrate into the blood vessel wall, producing vasculitis, endothelial injury, edema, and destruction of the internal elastic lamina and media. This weakens the coronary artery wall, causing coronary artery dilation, potentially aneurysm formation, platelet activation, and blood stasis within the damaged or aneurysm vessels, increasing the risk of thrombosis, while later healing may cause fibrosis and narrowing of the vessels. Reduced coronary blood flow or thrombosis can result in myocardial ischemia, myocardial infarction, arrhythmia, and long-term cardiac complications, which is why early treatment is essential. The major goal of treatment is to rapidly control inflammation and prevent coronary artery complication. The first line treatment is intravenous immunoglobulin, usually given as high dose infusion together with aspirin. IVIG suppress the abnormal immune mediated inflammatory response and significantly reduce the risk of coronary artery abnormalities. Aspirin is initially used for its anti-inflammatory effect, and as the acute inflammation improves, a lower doses continue as an antiplatelet effect, helping reduce clot formation in the inflamed or damaged coronary arteries. The child should be monitored closely for persistent fever, cardiac involvement, and response to treatment, with the echocardiography used to assess coronary artery and cardiac functions. Corticosteroids may be added in the selected high-risk children or in severe refractory disease, but they are not the standard primary answer when the question asks for expected treatment. Antibiotics and bronchodilator do not treat Kawasaki disease because it is not primarily a bacterial respiratory illness, while acetaminophen and NSAID alone do not provide a disease-specific therapy. Thank you. Follow for more.